please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good afternoon. How's everybody doing? Good. I like it. I like it. You're doing what I asked for a few minutes ago. I like it. My name is Brian Hull. I'm honored to be the Dean of Student Services at Lamar State College Orange. This is truly a wonderful event. It is so great to have graduates to be able to celebrate your accomplishments today together. It's wonderful that we can be surrounded by our friends, by our family. It's just a wonderful thing. This is your day. We are so incredibly proud of what you have accomplished today. Congratulations to you. Now, I said, as we were lining up, I wanted to see some energy. I wanted to hear that energy. Our first group at 1 did that. So I really want to see how well you listened to me up as we lined up. So, graduates, are you truly excited to be here? I think we're ready. Nice job. Please be seated. Again, welcome. I'd like to start us off today by introducing our platform party. We do have some special guests in attendance. We're excited to have them for a special presentation here in just a few minutes. First, we have Mr. Daniel Harper. He is our Vice Chancellor and Chief Financial Officer for the Texas State University System. We have Mr. David Montaigne, Regent and past Vice Chairman for the Texas State University System. Mr. William Scott, Regent and past Chairman for the Texas State University System. To my left, we have Dr. Betty Renard, the President of Lamar State College, Port Arthur. Dr. Thomas Johnson, you all know him. He's the President of Lamar State College, Orange. Dr. Wendy Elmore is our Provost and Executive Vice President. And Dr. Suzanne Crockett, Dean of Academic Studies. Upon completion of our ceremony this afternoon, please remain seated. Dr. Suzanne Crockett will provide instructions for our dismissal. I also have the privilege of introducing our commencement speaker this afternoon. Our speaker today is Dr. Thomas Johnson, the President of Lamar State College, Orange. Dr. Johnson was nominated as President of Lamar State College, Orange by TSU Chancellor Dr. Brian McCall and approved by the Texas State University System Board of Regents in August of 2018. Dr. Johnson is a native of Southeast Texas, born right here in Port Arthur and raised in Livingston. He earned 5 academic degrees in psychology, law enforcement, criminology, management, and possesses a doctorate of higher education. Over the past 22 years, Dr. Johnson has served in numerous academic and leadership positions in higher education, starting out as an adjunct instructor, rising to president. Prior to working in higher education, Dr. Johnson spent 20 years with Houston Police Department, starting out as a patrolman and retiring as Director of Planning and Research. Dr. Johnson has been married to his wife Karen for 28 years and has 2 grown children. Dr. Johnson's vision for Lamar State College Orange is to be a place where hope meets opportunity, along with a mission to transform lives. Please welcome Dr. Thomas Johnson.
Thank you, Dean Hull. Today is a very special day for our graduates. You have worked hard, and we're going to celebrate all that you've accomplished. We also have a very special little ceremony we're going to do before we get started. Bill Scott could you stand, Regent Scott? He's done so much for our schools in the Texas State University system. And David Moncane, past chair. And Daniel Harper, who is the CFO for the entire system. They all came to be here to be with you today. Now, I need to do a special little presentation, and I am hoping that we can get on the stage here with us to celebrate someone that has a very, very name that you will know as soon as I say it, because we're in the Carl Parker Center, correct? Carl Parker, Senator Parker, would you mind you and your lovely wife coming up here just for a second? Ladies and gentlemen, I have been deceptive. I have not told you the entire truth. The reason why I asked Senator Parker to come up here is today I'd like to read something to you. Merriam-Webster defines an honorary degree as given by a college or university to someone who is not a student but has done some things important for that school. Ladies and gentlemen, Senator Parker has done many great things for the Golden Triangle. He's a native of Port Arthur, a graduate of UT, a U.S. Navy veteran. He was elected to the House of Representatives in 1962 and to the Senate in 1977, where he served until 1995. During his 33-year tenure, he co-authored or sponsored 400 laws that became the state of Texas, including the establishment of Lamar State College Orange and Lamar State College Port Arthur. The legislation that created Lamar State College Port Arthur and Orange was dear to him. When he was recently inducted next door at the Hall of Fame of the Museum of the Gulf Coast, this is what he said. Kids would have never graduated if we didn't have those institutions in their hometowns. If you don't have any method of transportation, you might as well be on the moon. Today, the Texas State University system, so I'm very pleased that we have our regents here, the president of Lamar State College Port Arthur, Dr. Betty Renard, who graciously shared this stage with us, and we're going to give him the very first honorary degree ever from Lamar State College Orange, and I'm going to ask Chairman Bill Scott and David Montaigne to give it to him.
Great to be with you. Thank you.
Okay, let's get right here. So
up about 3 steps. Get in here, Dave. Dave, you want to hold that side? There you go.
That's okay. That's him. Okay, just stay right there, Senator.
Get back to the Got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I had a medal struck in the seal of Lamar State College orange. And on the back it says to Senator Parker 001. You are the very first.
Thank you so much. Thank all of you.
We've got one more gift. This beautiful book is called The Texas State of Mind, and it has in all the universities that are in part of the Texas State University system. And when you open this book, it has a section on Carl Parker creating Lamar State College Orange and Lamar State College Port Arthur. So Dr. Bernard, would you mind coming up here and helping me give this to him? There you go.
Hey, thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
You need another one of those.
Finally, we have lots of meetings in conference rooms because we do that. This is the new Carl Parker Conference Room at Lamar State College Orange.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Parker, could you come up here just for a moment? This is Carl's wife. This is a paperweight we had made that's emblazoned with Lamar State College Orange on there for you.
Great, thank you.
We appreciate you, sir.
Sweet.
Thank you so much.
Okay. How neat is that we get to celebrate the individual who wrote the legislation that created the college that we're at 50 years ago. That's pretty neat, pretty neat. Good afternoon, and welcome to the Spring 2021 commencement at Lamar State College Orange on the campus of Lamar State College, Port Arthur. It is an honor to be here with you today to celebrate this magnificent class that's before me. My goodness, this is the first face-to-face graduation that we've had since December 2019, and it is so beautiful to see your faces. I always like starting off by doing this first. I would like all the folks who have served our country in the military to please stand so we can recognize you. You may be seated. Thank you. I also want to thank my staff who had to put together a graduation ceremony a little bit further than our school is. And so they've been over here for the last couple of days working very hard. So Becky McAnally, Michelle Coward, Cindy Wiles, Emily Millen, Kasia Perry, and Crystal Compton, thank you so much for making this happen. Graduates, look around at your family. Go ahead, turn around, look at them. Let them know, because I know, just like you know, that it was the helping hands of your family and friends that helped support you to get to this point that you're here today. Some interesting facts about this class. You're record breakers. 78% of all of our graduates here, Senator, 78% are first generation. It's because you had the foresight to put a 2-year school that was close so we could learn skills, trades, or go on to university. Another point is this class is 40% larger than the spring class of last year, 40%. It is the largest spring graduating class in Lamar State College Orange history. Oh, I love Lamar State College Orange. We do great things. We got great students. We are an open admission college that truly opens the doors for everybody. We don't care where you are. We want to meet you where you're at and provide you the skills or the education you need for what you want to do. This would not happen without our wonderful faculty. Faculty, would you please stand? Our faculty is dedicated to the proposition that they work alongside our students in the progress of your educational journey. Our faculty, they're just marvelous. You were not taught by some graduate assistant. Our average class size is 17 students per teacher. You can learn something. You can learn a skill, a trade, or anything because your faculty works with you. Thank you so much for what you do every single day to make this happen. I appreciate it. You know, I understand this because I myself am a first generation to finish high school, much less go to a college. It was a 2-year college that welcomed me in and said, I don't care that you worked in a sawmill. I don't care about what to pay. I want to give you some help. I want you to understand, and a 2-year school did that. I love 2-year schools because you can go anywhere you desire from a 2-year school. You can even obviously become a college president. Anything's possible. I took my first college classes over 40 years ago through dual credit because I was scared. But I took it because I had great faculty like these men and women up here. They said, Tommy, you can do this. And they worked with me. And I was able to see that I may be an old country boy, but I can do this college stuff too as good as anybody else. If you look out in our graduating class, you will see different colors of caps and gowns. Well, the reason why is these young men and women are still in high school. They're going to get a certificate, an award, or a degree before they actually finish high school. But I love that they're wearing their high school colors because that way you can see that because of what we're working with school districts, we can give you a head start. And I think it's absolutely beautiful. At LSCO, we want you to have the wonderful career that you choose. And we are blessed to have played a small role in your journey. Please know, whether you seek to continue your educational pursuits to a university or start a career with the diploma that you're earning today, please stay in touch with us. Let us know how you're doing. We love when our students come back. We're proud of each and every one of you because you spent time, effort, and money to make this day happen, and you did it, and you're here today. I agree. Look at this. A college diploma is earned, not given. You are not given a diploma. You're earning it. No one can ever take this away from you. At LSCO, our vision is very, very simple. Where hope meets opportunity. My mission at LSCO is simply this: transform lives. Because we not only want to transform your life, but your children's lives and your family's life. I love the old adage, and I actually got this off of Southeast Texas when I was driving down here. It had a little sign on the church, and I loved it. It says, if you've been blessed and fortunate in your life, you should build a longer table and not a higher fence. And that's what we do, ladies and gentlemen. We build long tables so that everybody can have a piece of the pie. Okay. Kindness to others and service to others is a gift. It's a gift that keeps on giving. So I'll say this: good luck, God bless, and thank you for allowing Lamar State College Orange to play a small part in your life.
Good afternoon. Will the candidates for Associate of Science degree please stand and remain standing? Will the candidates for an Associate of Applied Science degree please stand and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Certificate of Completion please stand and remain standing? And will the candidates for institutional awards please stand and remain standing? President Johnson, on behalf of this magnificent faculty, I am pleased to certify and present that each candidate has met all of the requirements for their associate degree and certificates. Congratulations.
By the authority vested in me by the Texas State University System Board of Regents, I confer upon you the degrees and certificates for which you have been certified, admitting you to all rights, privileges throughout the world that pertain to those degrees. My sincere congratulations. Now, you may take your tassel and go from right to left so it ends up over your heart.
President Johnson, we now have the presentation of the graduating class of 2021, beginning with the Associate of Science degrees. Dean Brian Hull will present the names of each candidate.
Associate of Science, Academic Studies, Concentration in Business, and a Certificate of Completion, General Studies, Lindsay Elise Boren. Associate of Science, Academic Studies, Concentration in Business, Certificate of Completion, General Studies, Kylie Ann Ellerby, cum laude. Associate of Science, Academic Studies, Concentration in Business, Certificate of Completion, General Studies, Madison Brooke Hilton. Associate of Science, Academic Studies, Concentration in Business, Certificate of Completion, General Studies, Jessica Lee Jager. Associate of Science, Academic Studies, Concentration in Business, Certificate of Completion, General Studies, Heaven Nicole Britton. Associate of Science, Academic Studies, Concentration in Business, Certificate of Completion, General Studies, Termaine Dawn Jones. Associate of Science, Academic Studies, Concentration in Criminal Justice, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Certificate of Completion, Criminal Justice Corrections, Certificate of Completion, Criminal Justice, and Certificate of Completion, General Studies, Hunter Thomas Davis, cum laude. Associate of Science, Academic Studies, Concentration in Criminal Justice, Certificate of Completion, Criminal Justice Corrections, Certificate of Completion, Criminal Justice, and the Certificate of Completion, General Studies, Daniel Alexander Grant. Associate of Science, Academic Studies, Concentration in Criminal Justice, Certificate of Completion, Criminal Justice Corrections, Certificate of Completion, Criminal Justice, and the Certificate of Completion, General Studies, Grant Wayne Johnson. Associate of Science Academic Studies, Concentration in Criminal Justice, Certificate of Completion, General Studies, Taylor Marie Jago. Associate of Science Academic Studies, Concentration in Criminal Justice, Certificate of Completion, General Studies, Chrisana Brooke Stubbs. Associate of Science Computer Science, Certificate of Completion, General Studies, Holden Drake DeWitt. Associate of Science Computer Science, Certificate of Completion, General Studies, Michaela Nicole Dunman. Associate of Applied Science Business Management, Certificate of Completion Business Management Accounting, Certificate of Completion Entrepreneurship, Institutional Award for Customer Service, Jade Casey Fairchild, summa cum laude. Associate of Applied Science Business Management, Certificate of Completion Entrepreneurship, Sydney Diana McGraw. Associate of Applied Science Instrumentation, Certificate of Completion Instrumentation, Michael Jean Bowden. Associate of Applied Science Instrumentation, Certificate of Completion Instrumentation, Brittany Nicole Lewis, cum laude. Associate of Applied Science Instrumentation, Certificate of Completion Instrumentation, Marcus Anthony Martin. Associate of Applied Science Instrumentation, Certificate of Completion Instrumentation, Hunter Logan Jenkins, summa cum laude. Associate of Applied Science Instrumentation, Justin Syed Ascari, summa cum laude. Associate of Applied Science Information Technology Support Specialist, Certificate of Completion Cybersecurity Specialist, Certificate of Completion Information Technology Support Assistant Networking Specialist, and Certificate of Completion Information Technology Support Assistant Software Development, Tyler Scott Walford. Certificate of Completion Business Management Accounting, Julianne Sarah Hammock. Certificate of Completion Criminal Justice, Certificate of Completion Criminal Justice Corrections, Alyssa Renee Grimmett. Certificate of Completion Pharmacy Technology, Genesis D. Ayala. Certificate of Completion Pharmacy Technology, Aaliyah Angelique Brown. Certificate of Completion Pharmacy Technology, Angelica Garza. Certificate of Completion Pharmacy Technology, Candace Kellum. Certificate of Completion Pharmacy Technology, Meredith Dawn Viator. Certificate of Completion Welding, James Curtis Amy. Certificate of Completion Welding, Jordan Wesley Hindman. Certificate of Completion Welding, Devonte Marquise Nash, summa cum laude. Certificate of Completion Ordinary Seaman BST, Carson Ray Verdine. Institutional Award EMT Basic, Carmen Isabel Martinez. Institutional Award EMT Basic, Tatum Elizabeth Miller. Institutional Award EMT Basic, Logan Odell Ply. Institutional Award EMT Basic, Zachary Ennis Pruitt. Institutional Award Pharmacy, Amy Bowie. Institutional Award Pharmacy, Alexis Starr Chappell. Institutional Award Pharmacy, Nathan Jereb Dominguez. Institutional Award Pharmacy, Ashley Nicole Gerald. Institutional Award Pharmacy, Valeria Gonzalez. Institutional Award Pharmacy, Emberly Ryan Hale. Institutional Award Pharmacy, Madison Marie Carey. Institutional Award Pharmacy, Grace Ann Whips.
This is a beautiful day, is it not? Let's give these graduates a hand. I am so proud of each and every one of you. It's a wonderful thing to have a college diploma. You now have it. You earned it. I'm going to turn it over now to our Provost, Dr. Wendy Elmore.
Ladies and gentlemen, as Provost of Lamar State College Orange, please allow me to conclude today's ceremony with a few words of encouragement. In the face of adversity and even tragedy, try to remember the reasons for optimism, for it is through optimism you will accumulate fortitude and hope to conquer any despair. Be bold and take risks, and don't let the fear of failure ever stop you, for failure is a part of life for all of us. Consider it as a chance to learn and to grow. Change is a part of life too. At times, change can be frightening, but I urge you to see it as a chance to explore and to test your limits. Follow your instincts and curiosity wherever they may lead you, and broaden your knowledge by reading as much as you possibly can. Embrace opportunities to collaborate, as old-fashioned and honest teamwork is the key to success as a society. Above all, enjoy. Enjoy what you do. Take pleasure and satisfaction in how you spend each day, and take time to celebrate all that you accomplish. Whatever your next step may be, I invite you to view your studies at LSCO as part of a lifetime of learning. I encourage you to use your learning experiences to leave every situation better than it was when you entered it. Graduates, and now Lamar State College Orange alumni, you have worked very hard. You deserve to be very proud of this hallmark achievement and take time to rejoice. Congratulations.